So the last time we talked about the Q4 sales report, the results that happened for 2017. It takes a while to get those results in, so we don't have the official results for DLC 1 yet when it comes to Call of Duty World War II. But drop a like on today's video if you go on to learn something, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments section if you're new. We're going to be talking all about the movement system here as we move to Treyarch 2018 this November. So hit me up over on Twitter @GrizzViolent. It's the best place to keep talking zombies. There are 5 important games that we're going to be taking a look at, and each one of them have a very specific type of movement, and I feel that they're all going to play a role in deciding the ultimate factor of what's going to come later this November. Now, Black Ops is of course where we're going to start. This map is Kino der Toten, and this is on my Xbox One backwards compatible of Black Ops. So what we're seeing is a Dolphin dive. This is definitely some great movement, and it's very relatable to Call of Duty World War II. Mostly because of the fact that when you Dolphin dive and get back up, it's fairly quick. And this is next to its counterpart, which is sort of a nerfed version of the Dolphin dive in Black Ops 2. It actually takes a lot longer to get up and maneuver than it did in Black Ops, so I believe that the movement system actually got worse for Black Ops 2. That's my personal opinion, and you can really tell in the gameplay that this might actually be true. And you could take damage a lot faster, and with the 2-hit system, it becomes very deadly and dangerous. Now, I do like the Dolphin dive in Black Ops 2. You can dive a lot further, and that's actually really fun. But it can get you in a lot of trouble as well. Now what we're comparing isn't if certain maps have better weapons or if the map layouts are better. It's simply the movement system within each one of these games in particular, because the movement system is integral and built into the game. So what do you think is going to move forward towards Black Ops 4? Is that going to be the title of Treyarch's next game? I've heard a lot of people say it's going to be a Black Ops title, but it might not be Black Ops 4. I will definitely inform you guys right when I know on the channel, probably as a picture update first, and I have those definitely happening on the channel. It's on my community tab, and it pushes forward into your subscription, so it's really nice. The next thing we want to talk about is the Dolphin Dive 2.0. This is in World War II, Call of Duty World War II, and I say it's the 2.0 version because it's a lot like Black Ops, but souped up, more omnidirectional, if you will. And we're going to be talking more about omnidirection as we move into Infinite Warfare Zombies and Black Ops 3 Zombies, and we're going to get to that. But this is somewhat of an omnidirectional Dolphin dive, and it's a little more advanced than what we had in Black Ops and Black Ops 2. So I like that this was taken and pushed forward, and the Dolphin dive is definitely awesome in Call of Duty World War II. Let me know what you think, and if you're liking the Dolphin dive movement in Call of Duty World War II. Are you even playing the game right now, or has it become stale? Either way, the movement system is what it is, and this Dolphin dive is very smooth. So I hosted a poll over on Twitter. Be sure to follow me over there. You can take part in these polls. Now, what I said is, thinking ahead about Treyarch COD 2018, I'm curious what the movement system will be like. Let's vote for hashtag codename BO4Zombies. First thing I put up was Dolphin Dive, the BO3 slide, and other. Please reply what you guys might like. Now, a majority of you guys, 57% of 90 votes, voted for the Black Ops 3 slide. I did have to include the Dolphin Dive in there as well. It's the classic, and I believe World War II got it the smoothest. But moving from the Dolphin Dive, we're going to take a look at a slide feature that's sort of like Black Ops 3, and this is in Infinite Warfare Zombies. I want to call this an omnidirectional slide because as you slide, you really have absolute control as to which direction you want to slide, and you can turn while you're sliding. It's absolutely awesome. I say it's nerfed in the sense that it's nerfed from Black Ops 3's movement. I don't believe you can slide as far or have as much control. There's sort of a stopper at certain points that I'm not sure if there's just certain densities of the slide that have different handles when it comes to how they're actually buffing and nerfing the sliding distance and putting the stopper on, because as you're doing it you can see that you can't slide across the whole map. When you try to do that, it eventually just slows you down to a point where you have to restart another slide. But I do like the omnidirectional pull that you have while you're doing this, and that's why Infinite Warfare definitely pulls ahead when it comes to actually perfecting a better slide And slide's important, especially when we want to talk about Black Ops 3. This is the Mac Daddy of them all, and I believe they got the movement system just right. You can actually pull a slide, turn in the air 180, and reverse a slide backwards. And that is just something that I haven't seen in any other game. And especially moving from Black Ops to Black Ops 2 with the Dolphin dives, just to this omnidirectional slide that has so many more abilities than you might think. You can actually ledge slide and boost yourself further to get away faster if you didn't know. I'm going to be showing you that here in just a minute, but the fact that you can slide across the map and not lose momentum and even turn around mid-air during the same slide and continue to pull it backwards is really impressive. There's a fine example of that, and you can get caught, hit a wall, and it'll stop your slide progress, but nonetheless it's great for escaping hordes of zombies and getting away. Great for getaways. I hosted the same poll over on YouTube. Since I have the community tab, I'm able to do this, and it's a feature you guys can all enjoy and take part in, and I really want you to because it helps us gather more accurate results. So activate the bell icon at the top of my channel. Be sure to do that. You can see that the Black Ops 3 slide is what everybody was voting for. Out of 328 votes, we got a great answer. And so a lot of people did like the Dolphin dive, but not near as far as the Black Ops 3 slide. And this thing just seems to be the Mac Daddy that everybody thinks zombies should continue with. And Infinite Warfare decided the same thing. They didn't have quite as good of a slide in my opinion, but it was damn close. If you remember with the initial launch of Black Ops 3 leading up to it, what was being advertised was a chain-based movement system. This is what Treyarch is so proud of with their new Black Ops 3 movement system, and also incorporated into zombies. The movement system that we get in the multiplayer will absolutely happen in zombies. Now, it may be nerfed if it's jetpacks. We saw that clearly here in Black Ops 3. There were jetpacks, the boosting that was happening in multiplayer, and in zombies we didn't really see much of that. The closest we got to it was wall running, and it's awesome that that was incorporated in the chain-based movement system, which I think we'll see somewhat return in Treyarch's next title in November. Now what I want to point out with the omnidirectional slide here is the actual boost thrust that you can get by going off a ledge. It's very important. It actually shoots you off a ledge even further, and this is part of the chain-based movement system here in zombies. Maybe a lot of you guys didn't know that this was part of a feature too, but it can whip you off an edge when you go to the ledge and actually slide off it. And if you do this correctly with the right amount of speed and the right pull on your direction, it'll chain whip you. And if you add a jump, you go even further. Look at the distance there that I actually covered. Okay, that's a lot of distance to be jumping from one ledge off to another. And this is why the movement system in Black Ops 3, I believe, is the absolute best, and I would like to see this return in Treyarch's next title. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I think we got something really solid here, and if we were to have an improvement at all in the movement system, what would you like to see? According to zombies, I don't really care about the multiplayer. We might have jetpacks, we might not. I'm not sure what era we're going into, but it seems to be a modern era. And with that said, I look forward to what Treyarch, Call of Duty, or Activision has yet to reveal to us in the upcoming month. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you definitely want to stay up to date with that information. I'll have you covered each step of the way. Violent out.